Good afternoon, everybody. I hope that TikTok is better today. It's been a little ill, treating us crazy. How is everybody doing? Did they have a good, I was about to say Monday. It's totally not Monday. It's Tuesday, huh? Everything being closed on Monday really threw me off. Like all day I've thought that, all day I've been like, it's Monday, it's Monday. It's not Monday, y'all. Which is exciting. Baby, hi. Okay, so it's been a good day. Hi, good evening. Bree did have court today. Yes, she did. I got some video ideas in my notebooks for Gypsy. I just haven't had time because one of them I'm going to have to go back and watch like a 3-hour video to dig through. So I just haven't been time. A busted pipe. Oh no, baby. I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of people in my neighborhood, their pipes busted because of the house model they have. Their laundry room is on an exterior wall. I feel so bad for them because it's their laundry room that froze up. How did court go? So I don't exactly know how court went. That's kind of what I was coming on here to tell y'all about. So I don't know yet. I will find out. Your water heater went out? Oh no. You have a question for me? You better ask it quick before there's more people in here. Because whenever there gets to be like 200-ish people, it's hard for me to keep up with the comments. So I called them. The kids have been keeping the cabinets open. Yeah. I don't have a dog. We did, but my doggy passed away. She had cancer. Hi. Actually went. No one who claims they were going actually went, which is shocking. Same happened with protests. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Breeze Court? Oh, thank you. Hi, happy to see you. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all from their website so that nobody can say I'm fucking lying. So I called, I spoke to the court. I will have some answers later this afternoon. However, it won't be online for a few days, but I'll still have some information before those few days are up. However, you have to pay a subscription fee. I talked to the lady. I took some notes. So there's subscription fees. I can pay a $20 one-day pass to get to the records, plus a $1 per page whenever the minutes are available to view it or print. It's still $1. Then the other option is I can pay a monthly pass, which is $50, additional licensings of $25. That's if I need it stamped or whatever, or a yearly pass of $5.50. I'm debating doing the $5.50, but that's a lot of money. And the reason why I'm debating the $5.50 is because Bree's been on a live saying, oh, I'm going to make this drag out. So that people can't get the audios and all that. And like she can drag it out for 16 years. It'll still be available at the end of it. So it doesn't matter how long she's dragged it out. So yeah, but I'll show y'all like so that, again, nobody can say I'm making up numbers. That's going to be the cost. Lafourche Inquiries. And you can see it involves civil, criminal, marriage, etc. But I'm thinking about doing this one because the $5.50 is, I mean, it's not cheap by any means, but it's cheaper because if I do monthly at $50, let's get out a calculator, not a calendar. 50 times 12, that would be $600. So I mean, it saves me $50. Ooh, maybe another creator will go half with me. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, send in the heart me's for sure. For sure. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I know I've made a decent amount over on YT, so I think I think I've made enough to cover it. But it doesn't come till the 20th of next month, which is fine. Can I win money off of battling? So whenever you battle, the gifts, they do pay you. The odd take on the long pause, my state updates same day. The next day latest, if adjourned. So they can give me information by this afternoon, but I can't physically see it online. They have 5 to 7 business days to get it up online, is their requirement there. Oh my God, let's have a bake sale? Shut up. I want to buy all the baked goods, though. I don't want to bake them. I mean, I want to bake them and eat them. That's my problem. I could do a month first, if anything. True. That's true. Wanna battle? I think the only person, or I've only battled 2 people in Arkansas, it appears, the day of. I've battled Ashley Baby and, of course, Perez. I have seen the t-shirts and the mugs. Skip did offer to send me one, but I don't have a P.O. box or anything, so it's okay. You've never done it. Aw, thank you guys. So, yeah, maybe I'll do the day pass, but I'll probably hold off a few days. If you want to see the details of what search dates are available, okay, hold on, click here. Bonds, let's go civil, or criminal, sorry. Criminal, so they don't have today's up yet. She's limiting comments. Oh, did she bring her page back up? I don't go to her page. What is it supposed to be? What do you mean? What is what supposed to be? Gypsy blocked you. Welcome to the club, babe. If she was convicted, she would be in jail right now. Yes. But today was not a conviction hearing. Today was an arraignment where she goes in, they read the charges, and all that. So, like, as of today, whatever she's being charged with will be official. Anyways, then she pleads guilty, not guilty. So, you sent her a TikTok message. Don't do that. You've been listening to Becca Scoop commentary all day? Hell yeah. So, maybe I'll wait a few days to get like an official printed thing, but I'm going to have information before the end of this afternoon. Yeah, she could also have went in and said, I need an attorney. How do I think she'll plead not guilty? I think that most people would plead not guilty. So there is that. But I think that she truly believes she's not guilty. You're hoping no jail time for Bree? Sir, I need a lawyer. I tried. She'll plea it down. Maybe. But in cases like that, they're still going to make you keep the higher plea or the higher charge. So if she pleads down, she'll plea out of the no insurance and all that. Yeah, I really do think that she thinks she can lie her way out of it. But the thing is if the DA has been watching, she's already changed her story multiple times. It was her purse. It wasn't her purse. Or sorry, the police say it was her purse. She says it wasn't her purse. She told the police it was her brother-in-law's car. On here, she said it's her car. She lets everybody borrow her car. What else has changed? A lot. So, yeah, I try to refrain from sending hate and negativity out into the world. That's fine. I'm not mad at anybody that thinks she shouldn't do time. Like, one thing you're going to find on my page is I am a person of my opinions. You are a person of your opinions. I can give you my talking points of why my opinion is what it is, but I will still respect that your opinion is what it is. I didn't know my plate was switched. No, she told the officer right away that it didn't have legal plates and that it didn't have insurance. So she knew. It doesn't help people like her to not go to jail. I mean, I think that, here's my thought. If she truly is addicted to something, going and being forced into sobriety will be hard, but it would be good. And that's my opinion. My opinion is actions have consequences. Absolutely. They can submit, okay, so somebody just said they really think that they're going to get the narrative changed because Mia was mentioned. Mia was not mentioned by name. She mentioned GypsyRose's sister. So here's the thing. Whenever something is wrong, you can submit for a change. But that does not mean that they will change it. It will be on there that you have filed for a change. But the thing is, at the end of all of this, there is audio, there is dash cam. We will know whether she did or did not. If that cop knows without a doubt that's what she said, then they won't change it. Thank you. If that cop's like, maybe I heard it wrong and I want to look, they'll go back and watch and listen, which most of the time they're not going to do. So it's likely going to stay the way it is. And then whenever the audio comes out, we'll figure out if it's right or it's wrong. I'm going to get the audio and the dash cam, but they are unavailable as of this moment because there is criminal litigation still ongoing. Whenever that subsides, whether it subsides with guilty, not guilty, a plea, whatever the case, then it becomes available. Yeah, she had court today. Why would the cop put that in the report? How did they know Gypsy had a sister? Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is to say I didn't say that. If the cop knew who Gypsy was, they would have spelled her name right. And they didn't. If you go and you look at the narrative, they spelled Gypsy's name wrong. So it tells me one thing. They don't know who she is. But two, because they don't know who she is, they don't know that she had a sister. So, Gypsy has Mia and Nicolette. Yes, but Nicolette's not around because Rod gave up rights to Nicolette as a child, and she has stayed not around. Yeah, they also use Rose as a last name. Yep. Your theory is that sister was woo woo, whatever her name is. Yeah, I mean, that could be common. Or be possible, not common. That she was referring to woo woo bestie. Or whatever the fuck her name is. And just called her Gypsy's sister. But it still wouldn't change that she said Gypsy's sister needs help. Hi, Adriana. If she's put on probation, is she allowed to hang around Gypsy a felon? No. No, whenever you're on probation, you cannot hang out with felons. You stick to the facts. Oh, thank you. I mean, I do like slight conspiracies of saying this is what I think. But I let y'all know. I will say, this is my opinion. This is what I think. This is what I believe. You spot a drunk very easily. Who's drunk? I wish I was. Please recap. There's not much to recap at the moment. Just saying that Bree did have court today, even though she was on live trying to tell people it was Monday. It wasn't fucking Monday. The whole state of Louisiana was closed Monday because of ice storms. And that by this afternoon, I will know when her next hearing is at minimum. If Gypsy's not on parole, it won't be an issue, actually. If Bree is on parole, it's an issue because you can't hang out with felons. Yeah, I try not to force my opinions on others. Who was she taking rugs to? I mean, if it was just, what did she say it was? Residue? She wasn't taking any to anybody. They were already taken. Like the drugs was already done. Any updates on Second, y'all. My front door is locked. My son can't get in. Hi. You good?
It's good.
Well, sorry, bud. Mom fell at the ear, y'all. I forgot the front door was locked. What's the confusion about gross amount? She's saying that it was residue in the containers weighed excess amounts. What was I saying? You always log your fiance out. Did she get a road test? I haven't seen confirmation on that. If not, no, I don't have confirmation on it. Yeah, 3.5 grams is 1/8 ball. And according to the narrative of the police officer, there was 7.7. So that would be 2 8-balls plus 7 grams. Hold on 1 second. Hi, nope, not on the camera.
You say cop, and I cough like you.
Okay, what's up?
You say cop.
Okay.
I cough like you.
You are a cop.
That's good to me.
Yes, sir. Did you have a good day?
The old day, the usual.
The usual, okay.
5 4 days, 12.
Yep, I know.
You might be okay, might be alright. Basketball might be on Friday.
A basketball game on Friday? Okay.
Possibly, alright.
Possibly?
Yeah, right here in season.
Okay.
Should to us, ending.
Alright, well, we'll find out close to Friday. It depends on the weather, I'm sure.
Good.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Am I enjoying the snow day? I live in Michigan. There's always snow. Yeah, he is precious. 2 8-balls plus 7 grams. Yeah, because an 8-ball is 3.5. So 3.5 plus 3.5 is 7. Then there was an additional 7 grams over that. He is very sweet. He's the love of my life. You love hearing him talk. He's hard to understand, but he's doing great. Court was today. Yes, that's what we were talking about. It's just a winter day. Yeah, we have hella snow. Like, hold on, I'll show y'all. Let me see if I can show you my back porch. Oh, if I can open this. So, hold on. Oh, you can't see. Look, we got a lot of snow. See my blankie? Flip camera. Yeah. So it's just a normal day for us. And I had to drive to work in this shit. It looks like residue. It is residue. Do you want to build a snowman? You're in Baltimore. You love the snow? I like the snow too, till I have to be out in it. Did y'all see the broke part of my porch? I broke that doing Gypsy's little reporting live from Aurora, Missouri video. But that's a summer problem. 17.6 inches? Oh no. You're out in SoCal? Oh, that sounds amazing. You built a snow house and your dog peed on it? Oh no. I don't know if we will get, results of the drug test. It depends on if it's brought up in court, because then it will be in the minutes a mention of it. But I don't know. I don't know what they're going to say, do any of that. And that's what I was saying on here is, so with Lafouche, I have to pay to view it or print it. It doesn't matter which way it goes. But there's also a fee, which I'll show y'all. With Lafourche, I can pay $20 plus $10 licensing fee, $50 for a month plus a $25 licensing fee, or $550 plus $300 for a licensing fee. So if I do this, it's going to be basically $850 is what I understand. And since Bree is saying that she is going to drag it out, I think a year one is going to be the better option. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. If I'm going to do monthly, and then just check it every month when she has court. You seen the video of me on the porch? I broke my porch doing that. Let's wait and see. Yeah, I will have information this afternoon to know when her next hearing is. Granted, she could take a plea in the meantime. And if she takes a plea and I'm not actively watching, then I wouldn't know. What happened at court today? I don't know just yet. Thank you. I should, yeah, it's the cost of doing business. Can I PM you about a cold case? You can, but I mean, I'm not an actual detective or anything. And if it's a cold case, I don't know what the police would be willing to give over. That's crazy, girl. You need a cutback. I hope you make your money. Well, so since I'm monetized now over on YouTube and I put all my stuff there, all this stuff is a tax write-off. Granted, you don't get back the full amount, but you know, it does help. Yeah, y'all can send gifts. That's fine. And then I do still have money left from the first round of FOIAs I was doing. And that's over in a savings account. And people had sent stuff like through Venmo, Cash App, and all that. But we'll get there whenever we get there. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Like, I haven't decided. So, like, nobody start pulling money yet. It's because I don't know what my cost is going to be yet. I don't know what my plan is just yet. Yeah, please subscribe to my YouTube. Oh, thank you. Love the stars on the ceiling. Thank you. They were here whenever we bought the house. I'm pretty sure this was a nursery, the room that I have my office in. And the reason why is because there was like little animal border all around the room that I had to wash off and all that. And then, like I said, the stars. I want to replace the boob light. And whenever I do, I'll get the energy to take those stars down. But we ain't done that yet, so. Are the FOIAs different from what Into the Weeds has? No, they didn't send me anything different. However, I did send them a message. If I don't get a response within a few days from Greene County, I'll call them because I did request something that they didn't have there. And I've not gotten it yet. Those stars are vintage, yeah. Are we getting a second casebook? Not that I'm aware of. You have the boob lights too? I hate those damn lights. We've been slowly replacing them all throughout the house because we have two in the stairs, like one at the top, one at the bottom. We replaced the one at the bottom. Then there's one in the front living room. And then the family living room, we need to replace like the whole fan. Because the man that lived here before us broke the chains. And so you only have off on as an option. You can't turn the fan down. You can't turn the fan up. Like, it's a nightmare. Well, we get to see the body cam. So they don't have body cam there, but they do have body audio. And they do have dash cam. But it's not available yet because there's still a criminal investigation ongoing. No, Gypsy's not on parole anymore. So we wouldn't be scared. Oh, that's sweet that your grandma did that all over the house for y'all. I love that. Hold on, I gotta close this curtain. I don't like it so bright. There's an option besides on and high. What? No, there's no options besides on and high. I use the night light. Yeah, we took, like, there was stuff in the other rooms, but we took it down because it's like our actual kids' rooms. But we didn't do anything with this room for a year. Like, literally, it just sat with a few boxes in it. And then finally, I was like, I need to make that an office. Oh, yours stays on and on high. Your humidifier has a light. Did you go to court today? Yes. Gobbles, Michigan? No, I haven't heard of it. I'm not from Michigan. I just live in Michigan. My husband is from Michigan. My dad was also a Michigander whenever he was a kid. Audrey, when is the Into the Weeds dropping more? I think they said they've dropped everything they have. You're in Mount Pleasant? North of Pawpaw. Okay, I've been to Pawpaw. I actually went to Pawpaw right before Christmas. You know there's more. There is more. We know for a fact there's more because they were submitted as evidence, but we've not gotten them. We don't know how she pled yet. I won't have information for about another hour and a half. You have cottages there? You lived an hour and a half from Nick whenever all this happened? Are they trying to get more and more what? I need a podcast. No, a podcast is a lot of work. I already don't have time. Like, I feel so bad and torn that I don't, like, respond to a lot of the comments, especially whenever a video goes viral. Like, I see some of them. The ones I see, I comment on and respond to, but am I shadow banned? Yeah, the new update that TikTok did really fucked a lot of people's accounts, and I'm one of them. There weren't cigarette burns on her back, so you must be seeing something that's photoshopped. What is a shadow ban? It's whenever they don't push your content out, no matter how much engagement you're getting. And then if people want to see your content, they have to actually go to your page. It's a real thing. Some people say it's not, but it's 100% a real thing because I have one video that I can show y'all. Look, this video got, hold on, let me go to popular. Okay, you can see 18.5 million. But if I repost it today, it'll be lucky to get 2,000 views. So, you don't see my videos or my live anymore? Oh no. Yeah, Americans took over this app and y'all, typical American companies ruined it. Like, I'm not trying to be funny whenever I say that. I'm just saying I miss my Chinese spy right now. Today was the first time you were notified I was live? You don't either, sadly. Oh, no. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, whenever y'all see my stuff, like, even if you have to go to my page, comment, like, share. Even if you have to share the video to me, share the video. It helps boost it. It came up on your For You page. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, and favorite it. I posted a video earlier. Did it go out? I posted one yesterday, like at 6 in the morning, and it set at 0 views till today. I have to look you up, but you live, thankfully, showed up. Oh, my live showed up. Okay. You become my stalker. I accept it as long as you keep it online, okay? Yeah, TikTok's having major glitches right now. I think I'm blocked by Bree. So I think Bree took her account down is what people are telling me. I don't know. I don't go and look for her stuff. You feel like my stalker too. We don't know how court went today. I will know in about an hour and 20-ish minutes. No. Let's see, 4:10. Just kidding. A little bit later than that. I got to call some people at 5:30 my time, and then I should know. Court for Hoopery. Yeah, she did make a statement. She was taking a break, and Sheena shared it. Hold on, I shared it on one of my videos, but since my videos aren't going out, I'll read y'all what she said. Hold on, let me zoom in so y'all can't see who sent it to me. It was sent to me. You love how they use ChatGPT. Yeah, she says, I've decided to step away for a bit while I focus on myself and navigate some things privately. I'm no longer engaging in explanations or defending myself to people who don't matter. This is me choosing my well-being. I'll be back when I'm ready. To everybody who has shown me genuine love, support, and kindness, thank you. It means more than you know. If you're struggling with anything, please don't let people turning my situation into entertainment stop you from reaching out. There are good people in this world. I know because I've experienced kindness from all sides of this community. You matter. Never forget that. She's learning from GRB. The accents kill you. You gotta make it entertaining. I'm not from Michigan. My husband's from Michigan and we live in Michigan. That screams lawyer. Good. She needed one. I said that on my live yesterday. I literally said, whenever they tell you they can use anything you say against you in a court of law, they don't just mean while they're questioning you. They mean anything up to the moment you walk into court. So I don't tell people where I'm at in Michigan. Yeah, they say it outright. Yeah, they're not joking with anything. They lied on that report. I never said, I was talking about my sister. They just happened to know Gypsy had a sister. I'm going to put it over on YT whenever I'm done with it. That way people can go back and watch it. You thought I was in Texas? I'm from Texas originally, but I'm not in Texas. You want to make sure I'm nowhere near you? Why? Trust me, like, I'm not that person. I'm not going to be like, oh, I know where you are. You're in Texas. I was raised in Texas. And the weight included the container. All my exes live in Texas, not mine. None of them live in Texas. As a matter of fact, they're in Michigan, Illinois, Arizona, and Colorado. You know where I live? Do I like Michigan better? God, I'm going to get hate for this, but no. I can make wherever I'm at home. I was a military spouse for enough years to make wherever I am home. I'm not loving Michigan by any means, but I'm not hating it either, if that makes any kind of sense. You'd rather be in Michigan than Illinois. Yeah, that is a song that all my exes live in Texas. Yeah. We don't know anything yet. We're getting information this afternoon. Yeah, I know they're watching my socials because you know whenever you can go to your analytics and it'll tell you like where you're being viewed from. So tell me how come Tennessee, Virginia, and Louisiana counties are my top viewed counties right now. Just saying. Kansas and you hate it? Aw. I'm sorry. I got one screenshot of it too. Hold on, I'll show y'all. Hold on. Where is the message? So you can see the United States. You love my content? Thank you. Who is in Virginia? I know, but it doesn't matter. A lot from you. You stalked my page. They do glow up nighttime horse rides. Where? Do they really? You're in Arkansas? I used to live in Arkansas, in Northwest Arkansas. I really liked Northwest Arkansas. I am the odd one out whenever I say I really liked Missouri and I really liked Arkansas. And people are like, but you lived in Hawaii. How do you like those states better? And I just do. Middle East here, you're global. Aw, hell yeah. Would Gypsy say, I love it. I love it. You're a stalker from California. Colorado's beautiful, but no longer peaceful. Aw. Hawaii was expensive. Michigan fall is top tier. I would say Michigan summer is pretty good because like 80s and 90s are y'all's highs. I like that. I like that a lot. I did think it was funny. My first summer here, a heat wave came through and it was like 88 degrees and everybody was dying. And I was like, this is fall. What? And they're talking about drink water, hydrate, and all this. I'm like, this is fall. Like, I'm 1 degree away from needing a coat. You're from the UK. But I'm sure, like, as I adjust and I get used to it, 88's going to start seeming hot. So, for real, 80 and I'm staying inside. Same in upstate New York. Oh, man, Alaska. Yeah, I'm used to 100-degree summers, too. I grew up in Texas, and we didn't have air conditioning in a few of our houses. Midwest winters are the worst. I am hating winter, like, a lot. I think, like, the first few times it snowed, it was really exciting for me. And then, like, I had to go somewhere, and I was like, oh, it's no longer fun. Because I can't drive in this shit. I actually called one of my coworkers, and I was like, can I get a ride to work with you? Because she lives, like, a few houses away from me. And she's like, why? Can you not drive in this shit? And I was like, I can't. Dallas had freezing rain, yeah. All 4 seasons in a short week, yeah. How long have I been in Michigan now? What year is it? It's 2026. A little over a year and a half. It never stopped snowing near Lake Michigan, yeah. What part of Texas? I was from Northeast Texas. Northwest Arkansas got nailed. Yeah, I heard. You're right above the Ohio border. I don't say where I'm at. Was she actually going to meet me? I don't know. It just says Gypsy's sister. Longview? Oh, I love Longview. I can't open the links that you put in the chat. You're jealous of the snow right now? Aw. Yeah, you're ready for spring? Honestly, same. Honestly. You're in East Texas in Piney Woods. So I grew up in the most redneck town in East Texas, Gun Barrel City. Back in 2000, does it snow like crazy there? Yeah, Hal does get a lot of snow. You have family in Longview? If things went well, they would be posting it. Well, today was just an arraignment, so. Yeah, if Gypsy was abused, I want to address this comment. I really do think, Speeder Creek, baby? Yeah. I think there would be videos of it. Yeah. Gun Barrel City. The logo of the town is literally shooting straight with you. Or like my brother just said in the comments, it's also known as Speeder Creek Lake. Sailboat for 6 months. Yup. Come to Buffalo, New York. I can't travel right now. I'm trying to save some money. I've told y'all, so I mean it's not like any surprise. Tomorrow I go and I get mammograms and ultrasounds and stuff because I could potentially have breast cancer, and that's fine. We'll deal with it if I do. But I'm trying not to spend any money because if I do, copays are going to get expensive. So maybe I'll travel after I have an answer if I'm negative. Thank you guys. Yeah, prayers, good vibes, all that is very welcome. You're high risk for that. Yeah, same. I lost my dad to cancer, and I lost my aunt to breast cancer. So it runs in our family. So I mean, potentially having it is not a surprise. It's just a reality with our genetics. So yeah, thank you guys. But anyways, after I find out that I'm negative, that's what I'm going to say. Whenever I find out I'm negative, then I'll start spending money again. But for now, I'm holding off on that. Yeah, it's no joke, for sure. You just got back from Texas? What were you doing there, James? I don't know if anybody showed up for court. When will I know? So I get my test tomorrow, and then that's what, Wednesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm hoping by at least Friday. Okay, James. I'm hoping by Friday they would have results back. If not, I'm going to say next week. So, that's right. Speak positive. Exactly. She took down all her videos? No, I didn't. Let's crowdsource for an Alaskan cruise. You can report live. No. I have no aspirations to go on an Alaskan cruise. I have no aspirations to go to Alaska. Like, your deductible was $7,500. Oh, I hope mine's not that high. I'd have to look. I'm scared to look. Reporting live from Aurora, Missouri. Who took down their videos? I'm guessing they're talking about Bree. Yeah, she was supposed to go to Alaska. I don't know when, though. Thank you, Ruby. So, it'll say, I don't have my insurance card. I'm not a big adult. I do have, hold on, BCBSM. Let's see. I can tell y'all. A 6-digit code. Thank you, guys. 713. Yeah, Alaska just doesn't sound appealing to me. I'm not a big fan of winter. So I just don't see there being much there that I want to do. So I've just never had. Okay, so my coverage, my overview, medical. So it says my family deductible is $1,200, but my out-of-pocket in-network deductible is $8,800, but I've already used $290 of it. So we'll see. Copays. Okay, no, that's so my deductible would be about $8,000. But I'm not sweating any of it. We'll see when we see. I'm not worried about it though. I mean, I'm worried about it, but not, yeah, American healthcare, it's so expensive. Yeah, it is. What's going on? We were talking about my deductible because I said I wasn't trying to spend money right now because I have my test coming up to find out if I have breast cancer. And if I do, I will have to meet my deductible. So, yeah, medical costs in America is pretty expensive. I agree. Yeah, we got this. You're getting Botox in your bladder tomorrow? Oh, why do they do Botox in the bladder for? I used to get it in my jaw for TMJ. Bye. Have a good night. Do I have HSA? What is that? I feel so blessed to have free healthcare whenever I hear American stories. I don't know, because I have people that like live where there's free healthcare too, and it did work for the TMJ. And like I hear horror stories on both sides. Oh, a health savings account? No, I don't. You're a survivor, tell, but you can do it. Yeah, for sure. My thing is like I already have a chronic disease, so like healthcare and all that, $800 a month for your families. I don't know what Nate pays for ours. I could find out though. But anyways, so having chronic health issues, I'm already in and out of the doctors a lot. So it's just another day for me if I have it. I mean, of course, this one could be deadly, but also I've lived my life. Like, I could die today and say I've done everything I wanted to do. Like, I have been happy. I've hit a really good point. The only reason why I wouldn't want to die is because of my kids and my husband. Like, they're my only reasons for sticking around. And I know, like, I'm not saying that is a bad thing. Don't speak like that. No, I'm saying, like, if it happens, like, don't be sad. I've done what I need to do. I've lived how I need to live, whatever. Like, my kids would be my reason. My kids and my husband to stay. How old am I? I'm 37. Is it better? Not with cancer. It's not better to self-pay. Yeah, I live for my kids, for sure. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it is a good contentment to have. Yeah. They make life worth living. Yeah. Free healthcare also means they can understaff, underpay, old equipment, old world. Oh, see, I don't know. Yeah, that's my chronic pain. So the chronic condition I have is a pain condition. I have rheumatoid arthritis, which I already take chemotherapeutics for. It's a small dose, but nonetheless, it is a form of chemo that I take. But it's not a strong enough dose to make me go bald. But at the same time, I do have to take folic acid. Do I have lupus? I have the rash as if I have lupus, but all of the tests say no. But also this rash can be from RA as well. So, you have rheumatoid arthritis. I'm so sorry. It's so hard. You have MCAS. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I done genetic testing. Yeah, I take methotrexate. My son had some genetic testing done, and part of it was they tested me too, because Ehlers-Danlos, I don't have the stretchy skin. I do have like the dexterity part of it, but I don't have the stretchy skin. It took forever for your lupus diagnosis. You get the butterfly rash, yeah. I didn't get my lupus diagnosis until I was treated during a flare-up. Slap cheeks is a viral bug. Slap cheek is a viral bug? What? I have this all the time. Like, every day. By the end of the day, I have this. Which also, because of, I have RA and hypothyroidism, sun could be the cause of this. Like, just going outside in the sun. So, both of your kids have had it. Well, there's 13 different types. I didn't know. It's not rosacea because we've tried the treatment. After I had my son, we tried the creams and stuff for rosacea, and it didn't go away. Wait, being gassy is a symptom of what? Yeah, I always do the little pinch thing to see if I have stretchy skin. Like, I don't. I have pretty normal skin. See, okay, I thought it was an allergic reaction. My doctor's kind of an asshole. And I was like, hey, can you do some tests to see if it's an allergic reaction? He's like, that's not an allergic reaction. It would be your whole body. IC is running your life. What's IC? You don't need the skin. Talk about Gyp. What do you want to know about Gyp? What do you do you have questions about her? Why are a lot of doctors assholes? I don't know. The Gyp is insane. Yeah, I agree. It's so hard to describe undiagnosed illnesses. Yeah. I don't know if anybody went to Bree's court hearing. If they did, nobody sent me a photo, so I don't know. I'm going to get information about it this afternoon, though. IC is basically permanent. Lock her up, throw away the key. Yeah, it was today, but today was just an arraignment, y'all. How's the timeline going? I have to talk to the girl that's working on it. Like, I haven't sent her stuff in a few days. I need to send her some more stuff because I have some dates I would like to add. You have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and lupus. Dang. Sheena said BR. What's BR? Has Bree told any more lies after hers came out? Yeah. I tried that. My calculator history is more embarrassing than my search. I didn't finish it. I got pregnant with my son. You're doing your Kegels? I'm so proud of you. When is the next Into the Weeds podcast? They do a podcast every Saturday at 6 their time. Sheena said Bree's taking a break from social media. Of course she is. Pre-trial set for 4/8. You already got that information? How did you get that? What made you like speak up about Gypsy? I can't stand when somebody lies. And especially whenever I've fallen for their lies, I take it personal. And I watched the shows. I believed all the bullshit. And then one of my friends brought like evidence to me and was like, look at this, look at this, look at this. And I was delusional because I was like, you're wrong, you're wrong. And then like the more I looked at it, the more I was like, okay, come back off of my biased opinion and look at it with eyes of not guilty, not innocent. Like look at it as if I was a juror, basically. And the more I looked at it, the more I was like, damn, I was fooled. Proud black sheep. Oh, thank you. Where did you get that cup? My sister-in-law got me this cup. I think she got it here on Amazon. Or not Amazon, TikTok shop. If you don't like liars, I don't like myself. Dreamer. Girl, Dreamer, hold on. Since you're in here, I want to show you something, okay, babe? Let me find it. Give me a second. It's not in here. We're going to go to my bathroom, Dreamer. I want to show you something. Y'all sit right here. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, the video's back up on Into the Weeds. So, Dreamer, I want to show you. I hope you're still here, because I think you will benefit from this information. There is this nifty little tool, right? And then you get a mirror and you go, boom, it'll help you out, babe. I hope you stayed. But anyways, what did I lie about, Dreamer? It's good for your skin. Is it good for your skin? I don't know. You can buy a pack of 100. I got a pack of 3. Hi. It exfoliates your skin. I didn't know that. Your daughter's an esthetician? Dreamer doesn't need a job. She's on what is it called whenever she's retired, isn't she? Yeah, you love those razors. I use them on my eyebrows a lot. I haven't done it in a while. The call's coming from the inside of the house. Oops. SSI. Yeah. Host Burns GypsyRose Blanchard stories. Check my DMs. Okay, I will after I get off. I need to do my eyebrows, yeah. My calming white bow, I don't know if it's in here. What's up? Oh, yeah, the nails are always dirty. Yeah, I've noticed that too. I can't say much. Mine, like, they're a little dirty. But I also work, so, like, who's gonna flush Dreamer? Ugh. Anyways, is Dreamer still in here? You started shaving your face because of the lady. I don't like to wear nails. I mean, I do sometimes, but like right now, they're giving me the ick. So, I go through waves of I like them and I don't. So, I did hear that Dreamer was on a live saying that she thinks one of the haters put the Schmeth in Bree's purse. Is that right, Dreamer? Did you really say that? Like, people messaged me that, but I don't know if I believe it. You recorded it? Oh my God. So she really did say it? What the fuck? Hopefully they're trolling with that. What do I think of Ken showing Aurora? I don't think much of it. It was you? It was me that put it in there? Y'all caught me. Hands up, don't shoot. Guilty as charged. You did it too? Oh my God. So is that why there was 2 vials? Both of us did it? Damn it. Yeah, I don't care if he shows their daughter. I don't talk about that subject very rarely. I will say I feel bad for that girl because life is going to be hard for her. But I don't talk about Aurora much. Like, I don't think that Aurora has effects on any of this. She is an innocent child that's already going to have a hard time. So I don't. Wait till she disowns her mom. I mean, that's possible. Yeah, you got to leave the kids out of it. Exactly. You pray for her, yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. She's 2 delayed parents. She'll be struggling. I don't know if Ken's delayed. I know he doesn't have, like, a diploma, but... What is the IVF stuff Gypsy's talking about? Okay, so we can talk about that because it's kind of different. So the 1Q21.1 microdeletion that she has can be passed down genetically. And so if she does IVF, whenever they implant the little eggie, then they can test that egg to see if it has the microdeletion. And if it has the microdeletion, then she can just discard the egg. So that's why she's wanting to do embryo, not an egg. Aren't they both the same thing? No, it's an egg they implant. The splooge and the egg together create an embryo. Am I wrong? Oh, no, I'm correct. Okay. So it is an egg that they fertilize because they take the eggs out of her. Yeah, the embryos when it's fertilized. Yes. Okay, anyways. So whenever they test it, they can see if it has the microdeletion or not. They can also see what the gender of it is. So basically you can handpick your own baby, or at least the egg of your baby. A science lesson, yeah. I have a friend who went through IVF, and here's the other thing that I don't think she's considering is IVF is not a guarantee. Like my friend, I think they got like 18 eggs, impregnated 18 eggs. Only 3 survived that, and she went through 3 different implants, and none of them took. So she had to do multiple rounds, and it was not cheap. Thought she doesn't have money. Well, she hinted at she was wanting to do it for, like, to let people know. I believe she said whenever she gets enough funds, she will do it. So, you know, $5,000 on a wigs, but gross for IVF. You know, priorities. You tried picking the baby's gender? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is a con. She's continuing the con. The con of having everybody else pay for her shit. She wants a summer baby. No, she doesn't. I was pregnant during the summer and it was miserable. I was so hot. I literally called my landlord because we were renting. It was with my daughter. Anyways, I called my landlord and I was like, I think the air conditioner's broke. And I was literally laying in front of this fucking air conditioner. And he came in and, like, he measured the room. And he was like, Audrey, it's 64 degrees in here. And I was literally sweating. Being pregnant in the summer is horrible. Ugh, 34 or 36 weeks during a heat wave? No. You're still paying for your 21-year-old son. Yeah, my daughter was born in November, same. But summer, and I was in Texas too. And then my son was born in July. So, I mean, I was very, very, very pregnant with him. Good night. I never got swollen ankles or hands or gestational diabetes or any of that. With my son, I had placenta previa. So that was not fun. But she didn't get a free house. Oh, okay, so they didn't get a free house. And I can prove that. So, hold on. The house was never free. Here is the promissory note of one of the loans. And there's the second deed of trust. There's also another promissory note in here. But additional to that, I have every mortgage payment Dee Dee ever made on that house. It was not free. So we gotta be honest when we say this kind of stuff, because the house wasn't free. You had placenta abruption? Oh, no. Oh, the Lifetime house? I don't know about that. How much was the mortgage? So, with the mortgage, her first mortgage payment was $400 even. After that, it was $411.61. Then in 2010, it dropped down to $363.05. Then in 2011, it dropped to it increased to $386. Then in 2012, it increased again to $397. And in 2013, she was paying anywhere from $397 to $420. And in 2014, she was paying $420. I thought I had all the way up to 2015. Okay, I do have all the way up to 2015. So the last payment that she made on that house was $341. No, sorry. $331. No, that's her escrow balance. Hold on. Oh, wait, she actually had a remaining balance. Okay. So she had a credit at the time of her death. Yeah, I wish that was my mortgage payments too. You sent me a message? Okay. Yeah, let's get me to 100K. Yeah, Dee Dee did pay for the house, yeah. Stop in and say hi. Hi. Good luck with your aunt. Okay, you sent me a message. Okay. Any updates on Bree's Court? No, I gotta call them. Yeah, they did have to do volunteer work on top of that. Who handled the estate? So Gypsy had an attorney, but the biggest attorney for all of it was Habitat for Humanity because they fought for the house back. So the case thing, okay, let's talk about it. The screenshot of case, supposedly his GoFundMe, sorry, I was trying to think, was for Gypsy. I don't think that's true. Anybody can go on there and add an email. If Case was in cahoots with them, do you think he would have posted that? Like, I don't buy it. I'm not saying that he's not in cahoots with them. I don't know. I'm just saying if he was, he would not have posted it while being in the anti-community. Oh, y'all did it. I got to 100,000. That was quick. Yeah, I didn't say he was working for Gypsy. I was just saying I don't know because I can't say one way or the other. I know nothing about case studies. Literally nothing. So like, y'all, I'm not one side or the other with that man. You missed something, Ashley. I'll fill you in. It's confusing. Supposedly, there was a screenshot that Case had got through his email of Gypsy, supposedly saying you need to cash out. If my mods are in here, yeah. If people are spamming, do that. Like just mute them. What was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, so supposedly Gypsy had sent a message saying, you need to cash out the GoFundMe to get money to Bree for her lawyer or whatever, something along those lines. But yeah, that Christy was waiting. But here's the thing that makes no sense. If Case was truly raising money to give them, he would be stupid to post that. So I'm inclined to believe that he posted it to show like, hey, here's the shit I'm dealing with. But like I said, I don't know enough about case studies to actually have an opinion on it. Other than if he was really working with them, that would have been dumb to post. Yeah. Court update, I'll have one this afternoon. That message shook him a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Case can be a little shady. You see, I don't know. I don't know anything about case studies. So, I mean, I can't say one way or the other. Been watching Case from the start and he's been solid. Do you think Gypsy can go back to prison for anything? I think she will go back to prison. I don't think it'll have anything to do with this, like her mom's case. I think she did delete her account. He loves drama, but I block him. I mean, who doesn't like the occasional drama, you know? Send them job postings to help them out. Nah, I don't think that anybody needs to I don't think anybody needs to reach out and message them. Something off about Ken. I mean, I think there's something off with anybody that's like, you know what? Here's this murderer. Let me send her a letter. You're welcome. What do I think Gypsy will do? I think she'll commit fraud. That's my bet, at least. Sheena finally got promoted. Oh, yay. Round of applause. Everybody clap in the chat. Congratulations, Sheena. I love that for you, babe. Wish you were as entertaining, though, because, listen, at least Bree could be entertaining at times. She's already committed fraud. I agree. Promoted to what? The big dog in the house for Gypsy. Duh. I sound like Cajun Navy Jen whenever I say babe. Is that good or is that bad? I don't know much about Cajun Navy. Is Bree locked up? No. Ken is into doo-doo play. You know, I do think you are correct. I'm going to have a GoFundMe next. Why am I going to have a GoFundMe? Who is Rogie? You love the way my double chin looks? Thank you. Do you like it better if I do this? I think I like it better like that. I was thinking about getting, what is it called? Where they do the fat transfers, you know, like people do for their ass, but for my chin. Like, I don't know. I just think that looks beautiful. Like, say cheese. I'm behind times. What happened today? Nothing. It's gorgeous. I knew y'all would love it. It's my summer body. Sponsored by McDonald's. I do be eating McDonald's almost every day. Maybe you could have it over your eyes? Have what over my eyes? I get a McDonald's sausage burrito thingy in the mornings. I made your mouth water. Does drooling turn you on like it does Nick? I sent a PM about your question. No contact between G and Rod. Okay. I will get to the messages. Beyonce who? For sure. Leanne, ask your dad. He really loved being with me last night. Okay. Yeah, I know I got trolls. Double chin gang. Y'all, like, I think it's funny that they want to bring up my double chin because literally whenever I was 130 pounds, I had a double chin. Like, everybody in my family has double chins. So, I am on YouTube. Audacious Audrey 06. You want my hair? You can have it. Yeah, trolls add engagement. I have mods. My mods know that not to do anything like till I ask them to. I'm a troll. We look like one anyways. You know what? Look, James can tell you. James, everybody in the family got them double chins, don't we? Like, oh. My son even told me whenever we were at his doctor's office one time, I was like, oh, you need to shave your chin. And he pointed at me and he said, you need to shave both of yours. Excuse me, that was rude. The petting it, I do that a lot. So, you have one? So, anyways, yeah, the trolls don't bother me. Wait till it's furry. I have this hair right here that grows. I probably need to pluck it. It's probably long again. Nowadays, we're all looking at our phones. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. So I'm not getting a biopsy. I'm getting a mammogram, and so like they're gonna squish my titty, and then they're gonna do an ultrasound on it to determine if I have breast cancer or not. Thank you. Every woman, my daughter has that hair too, and she's 19. Everybody, like, that's another thing. The girls in my family have this one long hair. But it is, again, it is what it is. When is my appointment? It's tomorrow. My IG is, hold on, I gotta go look. It's audacious and then a dot, Audrey06. You hate mammograms? I've never had one before. I'm a little scared. I'm scared about them squishing my titty. That sounds painful. You stalk me on all platforms. I love that. You're fine. It's a cyst. I hope it's a cyst. But it's not just a lump. I have a rash too. That's the reason why they're doing it. Like, I'm under 40 and they don't typically recommend it. But because there is a rash as well, they are. No, my rash is not gone. It's the same. They do suck, but they're tolerable. Getting one during PMS. I've not had PMS problems since I was 21. I had a hysterectomy. So, yeah, I'd rather be safe and get it, like, checked and it be nothing, than not get checked. So, before she starts. Bree did have court today. You've had a rash for many years. Don't be scared. It's fast and painful. Is that what that said? My tits always itch. It's a really weird thing to announce, but yeah. Yes, it does run. Breast cancer runs in the family. That's the reason why we're getting it tested. I haven't heard about court yet. Tell you about the rash? It's a rash. I don't know how to describe it. It's discolored. Yours are always itchy, mini boss. Yeah. I did see Ken show the baby. Thank you. I appreciate the prayers. You love that I'm so direct? I try to be. Any dipping? No, it looked like a pimple, and then it just turned to discoloration and a rash. It's getting looked at. I'll have an answer hopefully by next week. Oh, thank you, Kendra. So, yeah. Did it turn purple? No, I don't think it's purple. That's how Bree was born? What? Soreness. My boobs are always sore. What was Bree arrested for before this? I don't know. I need to go and look that up. Thank you. I've not dug into it. Like, what her previous thing was. Thank you. Now's a great time to see what color it is. Oh, to look into her stuff. I need to, but you got to pay for all of it, and I want to get my diagnosis and all that. Make sure that, you know, I'm not spending money that I'm gonna need for other things. And I'm gonna say, when I'm negative, I'll be spending my monies. Thank you. I will be right on there. Thank you, Plagued. You're sending me a message? Yeah, I'm going to take care of me first. Listen, I'm always going to spend it at the casinos. I always put real life, my kids, everything before this. So it's not going to be a long or stressful week. I've been knowing for about 3 weeks now this West was coming. So yeah. breasties. Although, y'all, I asked my husband, I said, if I have to get, them removed, I was like, are you still going to love me? And he was like, yes. I was like, what if it's just one? And he was like, And I was telling my mom, because like it's an ongoing joke between us. And she was like, as long as you don't get ass cancer, he's going to stay because he's a butt man. She has a video up. Dreamer released what for me? Dreamer has me blocked. Beautiful ring, thank you. What about a year younger? Even though my body feels 80, honestly. Get new ones. Yeah, but if you do that, you don't have a nipple, right? Like they take your nipple too. That's okay though. I love tattoos. I'll get me some tatted nips. I'm not blocked. Oh, did you unblock me, Dreamer? Let's see. Dreamer Craft Corner. Is that you? Oh.
Padre, have a seat.
I'm already sitting. Dreamer. Can you tell me to stand up next time? Okay, let's listen.
I want to say this. Maybe you should worry about yourself than worrying about Bree's next court date. I mean, you got a lot to be dealing with right now.
I do.
I mean, breast cancer scare, which means I get it. I've been through it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So they're going to have to take a biopsy, which means they're going to put you on this table with a hole that your boobs fit in.
I know what a biopsy is.
They don't put you to sleep. They put Novocaine.
Dreamer, I have a question. I know you had kids. I've had kids. Whenever they put me in this thing and my boobies go down in this hole, are they going to drape down like they do whenever I'm bending over? Or are they going to give me a little bit of gravity to hold them up? I have a question. Why is she talking like RFK Jr.? Okay, let's finish listening.
You're not supposed to feel it. I felt that they had to give me more of it.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
And then they put a metal clip on it.
I get nipple clips?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
I got metal in my boobs.
Oh, she got a bow tie. That's what it's called. The hang.
But like they told me, most of the time, it shows that it isn't cancer. In my case, it wasn't. But if you got breast cancer, don't you think you ought to worry more about that? And then you got...
So, Dreamer, if you're still in here, babe, if I have breast cancer, the earth continues to turn. So, I can do multiple things at once, like have cancer and still check on Bree's stuff.
The RH, arthritis, that's really bad.
Yeah, rheumatoid arthritis is bad. You're right, Dreamer. It
cripples you, know.
Yeah.
Eventually it will. And the chemo that you're taking for it eventually stop working.
And then you go to other things like biologics.
My mother has it. They also give you some of this medication. It could be 3 different kinds. I can't remember the name of it. Each one.
So, Dreamer, I'm already actually on 3 medications since Dr. Dreamer's talking to me. Sorry, I'm going to let her know. I take methotrexate, I take prednisone, I take folic acid. So I'm already on 3 meds, and I know they do eventually start to wear down, and then you go up, and if those medicines stop working, then there's things like Humira. There's other options. Let's continue.
It can cause confusion?
It can.
Yeah, we had to take my mom off of it because of that.
I'm sorry.
So I think you have a little bit more to worry about than worrying about Bree.
So, Dreamer, again, if you're still in here, I'm sorry that you've dealt with breast cancer and you had to get a bow tie. I'm sorry that your mom has RA and that it made her confused. However, for medical advice, I will stick to listening to my rheumatologist. I wish you well, babe. And also, next time, tell me to stand up before telling me to sit down. Yeah, I do have RA. Okay, that's the end of it. Oh, I'm going to like your video. Okay, Dreamer?
Audrey, have a seat.
I gave you a like. Yeah, using my medical issues for fear isn't going to work. This is progress. What did I miss? You just joined. Nothing important. I'm going to put this over on YT. What is RH? Dreamer discovered a new illness. I don't know what RH is. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and maybe that's why she said RH, is because it does start with RH, the rheumatoid. But I have RA, so, which is rheumatoid arthritis. She just called something black upon herself. What? Idiopathic arthritis? What is that? She calls folks the C word. Do you mean cunt? If you mean cunt, I love that word. You can be concerned for your health and check in on Bree's extracurriculars at the same time. Yeah. You can multitask. You sent me a message. Okay. Why ain't I asking people to tap the screen for me? I mean, people can. Who the F is Dreamer? She's one of their friends. Dreamer, listen, everybody said I was lied on Dreamer, but y'all, Dreamer's in her 60s, and she's going through it. I actually don't have beef with Dreamer, which is crazy because Dreamer did threaten if she had my address. I should be lucky she doesn't, which that's okay. My local police department knows about that. Nobody has to do anything. I've let that. Yeah, I'm not intimidated. There is so much ice on my sidewalk. She would break a hip before even getting to my door. Yeah, the threat is on video. They have it. She knows what she's doing, even if she's over 60. Yeah, that's true. She's inspired your moisturizing routine. Tell Nate, if I have to get a tattooed nip, you're going to get the extra nipple just to fuck with him. I should. If I have to get tattooed nippies, I'm going to get decorative ones. Dude, don't tell Dreamer to go take a nap. I want a fucking nap. Tell me to go take a nap. You said that the network had reached out to you. Whatever happened to that? No, Becca reached out to me and said they wanted to talk to me. If they sent me a message, I possibly deleted it. Because I'm really bad about that. Like, I'll look at my email and I'll just like, see, down the side and hit delete. If it doesn't look attention grabbing right away. Stomach fat tunnel to make new boobs. Ooh, I have plenty of stomach fat. So. I now have a rainbow eye. Oh my God, I love that. I would have to tattoo piercings because I already got them. So listen, seriously, something I thought about is if I have to do that, you know how people will put like the little implants to give them horns? I would do that so that I have nippies, you know? Using a chronic illness to try to embarrass or intimidate you is ridiculous. Yeah, they try, but they don't get to me. I'm new to the Bree lore. Bree lore. Can you sum it up? So, Bree is Gypsy's ex-manager. She said she was her manager, not me. Can we crowdfund Nips? If we get there, yeah, sure. Permanent deer in the headlights. Anyways, so she's Gypsy's best friend as well. She got pulled over and she had methamphetamines on her. According to the police report, 7.7 grams total. She also had no insurance. She had a busted tail light and switched license plates. So, Bree's done some very, very sick racist stuff as well. I've heard about some of that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's stuff in my past people could say was racist, if I'm being open and honest. Because I was ill-informed at one time in my life, and not like I hated anybody or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But like, I had friends that were like, yeah, you can say the word. And I did. I mean, I was younger, but as I got older, I found out like, hey, that's not okay. So, you know, Bree did get Nina fired is what I've heard. Yes. So, pastor like assholes, everyone has them. Yeah. Yeah, things were very different in the 90s for sure. And like I said, like I was in a predominantly black town and I didn't realize the history behind it at the time. I was 12, you know? So, she can't even sing the word with an A at the end. Fired from her job. So, but, like, I'm not on here denying, I'm not going to excuse it either. Yeah, Nina, the beauty influencer. Anything nefarious went on at the con events? I do think so, yes. I don't know if it involved Gypsy, but I believe some dark stuff went down. And here's the reason why I believe there were things going down at the cons. Things, but it's always defined as lazy and trashy. What? I haven't got news from the court yet. Okay. So I was looking at the profiles that came up on Gypsy's internet history. And whenever I clicked one of them, it showed I have a mutual friend with them. And I was like, who the fuck is a mutual friend with these freaks? And so I reached out to my mutual friend. I was like, how do you know this person? And they were like, from VisionCon. And I'm like, wait, you went to VisionCon? And they were like, yeah, I had a, what did he call it? A media pass. And he had a lifetime media pass. And he was like, I went for a few years. And then I discovered that there was bad shit happening. And I stopped going. He also told me about how they went to Branson at times too. So, yeah, I do think there was nefarious stuff going on, especially for one of my friends to tell me, and he doesn't even know what I do. Are we able to call CPS in Louisiana for what? We don't have proof that she's done anything to her. Call CPS on them. He said there was a lot of like furry stuff and all that going on, and not that the furry stuff was what was problematic, but it was the stuff happening within that. Yeah, don't call CPS on anybody. Here's the thing. If y'all go and y'all bombard CPS with disgusting claims or calls that are inaccurate and untrue, that whenever something comes on that is accurate, they're not going to listen. So don't fucking do that. Yeah, don't use CPS as a weapon either. Like, we cannot like Gypsy, but we can acknowledge that we have not witnessed her do anything to her current child. And Gypsy may be a good mom behind closed doors. She can be a shitty person and be a good mom. We don't know. Like, I think we have to reel it back and be realistic. Her daughter's not 13 yet. You have a point. Like, I don't encourage that kind of behavior, so please don't do that. Yeah, let CPS focus on the real calls. Yeah, it's going to hurt kids that actually need that help, for sure. How do I think her daughter's going to take it? I try to avoid talking about the kid. The kid's already going to have it hard, and that's what I've said. I think that kid's going to have a hard life. Yeah, imagine if they just called on us for no reason. Dreamer said, I was calling CPS on Bree. Bree doesn't even have kids. I will gladly put out my phone log straight from the phone company. I have never called CPS. Yeah, I'm not stupid enough to make false claims on somebody. Do you know that if you call CPS and you make a false claim, you can get in trouble for that? She deleted her account, I think. You've had them made on you. You would never do it to anybody. Yeah. Yeah, if y'all are calling CPS just to be an asshole because you don't like Gypsy, I hope you get in trouble for it, because you don't need to do that. The system is already overrun. And again, I do not support that kind of behavior. Don't abuse the system. Yeah, false reporting is illegal. Like, don't let your dislike or your hatred for Gypsy get you in trouble. Thank you, Steph. So, as people in the chat were saying that I supposedly called CPS, according to Dreamer, I called CPS on Bree. Bree doesn't even have kids, so how does that fucking make sense? But other people were asking, like, have I called CPS on Gypsy? No. And I was telling people not to. No, she doesn't have kids. I'm not going to talk on that subject. I have morals whenever it comes to some things. Bree does not have kids. I will leave it at that. That's something I will leave. She shared why she doesn't. But it's off limits. I don't go and talk about stuff like that. I'll talk about her court stuff. I would talk about stupid shit she does online, but I'm not going to talk about somebody's ability whenever it comes to parenting or having a kid. Yeah, babies are innocent. Bree is not a man. She was never a man. Like, literally, we have her arrest. She was not a man. Yeah. I agree. Aurora should be off limits. Yeah, for sure. What's up? Yeah, I wish people would stop saying that too. My best friend is trans. And whenever he goes and does anything, it still says female. Like, let's not do that. Stop. We can hate Brie for a lot of things, but we don't have to make up extra theories. There's already enough bullshit in this case for entertainment. We don't have to add stuff. Sure, you can say she has manly features. That's fair. But yeah, why does anybody care what's underneath the clothing? I would have to agree. Yeah, exactly. Let's not make hating trans people a punchline. And I think I think it's something I can safely say, and I think it should go to all sides of the aisle. PCOS women sadly deal with a lot. Exactly. Alec, I was just talking about you. Like, we need to stop that. Like, let's stick to the truth. Let's stick to the facts. Stop saying Bree is a man. Yeah, she's disturbing for taking up for a mommy murderer. I agree. Yeah, a lot of people do have that. Oh, you popped in at the best friend part. It's not hating trans, it's talking trash about Brie. That's good. That's all. But we can talk trash without bringing up gender. I'm doing good. You think she's pretty? That's fair. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. I'm saying my opinion is I think that shit has to stop. Bree did go to court. I will have some more information in a little bit. You don't care about Bree. She's not part of the case. That's fair. She's the manager or the mouthpiece. You'd be no better than Gyp if you talk about someone's gender. Exactly. Ex-manager, yeah. Do we have any info on what happened? I'm going to get it in about an hour now. So, if I ever had a chance to sit down and talk with Gypsy, would I? No. She's just going to lie to me. So what would be the point of the conversation? I guess the only point was to see what new lie we could get. Bree is acting like a publicist or a social media manager. Exactly. So, okay, y'all. It's 4:30. In about an hour, I should have some information. Would I talk to anybody in the family? I have talked to some people on her mom's side of the family. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go cook some dinner. And yeah, in about an hour, I should have some information for y'all. I'll post as soon as I know. So, okay, bye, y'all. Have a good night. Don't do anything Gypsy would do. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love, adore, and worship.